Here's the town of Stehekin. You can only get here by boat plane, or hike your way in. But what a cool little spot. Restaurant, general store. That's where the hikers kind of congregate underneath. They had a couple bikes for PCT hikers, a little restaurant, a little place to charge up your stuff, and the post office. Pre-camping is up around behind it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it here. You can come visit, and that's the way that you go up and into North Cascade National Park. So this is sort of the entrance into it. Pretty cool spot. Love you guys. Bye.
Also, another great side today. We are camping in an area that's going to have a bear box, so we don't have to get everything in a bear canister.
Oh man. That's where we camped at 6 Mile Camp last night. Nice little stream going by, fresh water. And we were able to have dinner together here last night. And they had bear boxes. Put all your food so you don't have to hang it up. And now I'm getting started. That's Brian over there packing up the last of his stuff and getting going. So today's the first official day of fall. Fall equinox was yesterday. And it's still beautiful up here in Washington. Definitely looking out with the weather. I think it sounds like it's gonna be good weather until I finish. In 5 days, roughly 5-6 days. But hard to believe. What an adventure. PCT reroute. Don't worry, it's a very short reroute to avoid the parking lot construction. Step 1, very carefully cross the highway. Woo! Glad he made it across the road. Step 2, walk down the side of the highway heading northwest. You should be able to see the next signboard. Good job, you're almost there. Walk through the trees a short distance. You arrive back at the PCT near the outhouse for the trailhead. Sweet. This is where I camped last night at Methal Pass. And I woke up and looks like the fire smoke is back again. I guess I'm gonna be hiking in smoke all the way to the border pretty much. This is the valley that I'm going into, and you can see it's so smoky down in there, so it's not sure if this is a new one or that same old one that's south of here and it's just blowing north, but we'll see.
If you are aware of a state which you call is, or reality, or life, this implies another state called isn't, or illusion, or unreality, or nothingness, or death. There it is. You can't know one without the other. And so as to make life poignant, it's always going to come to an end. That is exactly, don't you see, what makes it lively. Liveliness is change, is motion. So, you see, you're always at the place where you always are. And you think, wowee, a little further on we'll get that. I hope we don't go further down so that we lose what we already have. But that is built into every creature's situation, no matter how high, no matter how low. So, in this sense, all places are the same place. And the only time you ever notice any difference is in the moment of transition. When you go up a bit, you gain. When you go down a bit, you feel disappointed, gloomy, lost. You can go all the way down to death. Somehow, there seems to be a difficulty in getting all the way up. Death seems so final. Nothingness seems so very, very irrevocable and permanent. But then if it is, what about the nothingness that was before you started? On the contrary, it takes nothing to have something. You wouldn't know what something was without nothing. You wouldn't be able to see anything unless there were nothing behind your eyes. The most real state is the state of nothing. That's what it's going to all come to.
So I just got up over Glacier Pass, and now I gotta get up through Cricket Pass, which is, I think I can see the switchbacks up there, but that's another like 1,000 feet up. Those mountains off in the distance there, that's where I came from this morning. And I basically came up around this ridge here and then down up this valley. And made it up by Glacier Pass. And then just started zigging up here. You can kind of see the switchbacks going back and forth here. All the way up. And now I'm off to the other side, heading north still. The Canadian border's in 35 miles. Get in there. goes Bus. She's a very sweet woman from Belgium. This is gonna be interesting today. The last 30 miles to the border. Basically, you walk to the border and you have to walk back along the trail. And so I'm going to be ending up walking past a lot of people that were like a day or two ahead of me and a day or two behind me. And yeah, it's I don't know, unintentionally, but it's a really beautiful thing to see the other people, because you may not see them again. You spent 6 months hiking together. I love you guys. He was talking to his friend up the hill until I came up. Oh, there he is. Alright, well, I don't want to get too involved in their conversation. I've got to go down to the switchbacks down there. And then slowly make my way all the way over and up over that pass right there. And then from there, I think I should be in view of Canada. There's the father and his young daughter. Just finished the PCT. What an adventure I shared. What you doing? Hey, it's okay. I'm just gonna make dinner. Not you. Not you, cutie. Yeah. So, every day when I wake up, there's one sound that I think will give pretty much every through hikers a little bit of PTSD, and it's the sound when they pop open their camping mat. You pull the valve on there, it blows all the air out, and yeah, it means the day's getting started. It also means that your butt starts getting cold because all that insulation goes away. But yeah, this has been me for 166 days now. Love you guys. Good night. Today is Terminus Day. I've got about 8 miles to go to the border now. And yeah, it's pretty wild to think that I've walked all the way from the Mexican border all the way to the Canadian border. It's wild. But this is truly one of the most amazing journeys I've ever taken in my life. I'm both doing what I love, being where I love, out in nature, but also connecting with people in a way that I've never connected with before. I hope all of you can one day experience this too, so almost there. Love you guys. Bye.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Woo. Let's get it on. Yes, love, baby.
So there's this side, and there's this side, and apparently there's a difference between this side and that side. Can you see it? I can't really spot it myself, but apparently these two sides are different because there's this thing dividing them. So they must be different. There he is. Pretty much there. That's the terminus. Right down in the woods, down somewhere over here. Here's the terminus.
They showed us some spots in town to go to.
So on the trail, when the water isn't as plentiful, you come across little creeks like this, little streams, and some people come in, we call them usually leaf engineers, because they'll put a little leaf like the one down below there, and allows the water to stream off from one little point. But the past few days, someone's been putting these little bamboo tubes, or I'm not sure, they might be also some of the plants that are around here, but yeah. Leaf or bamboo engineer, water engineer. Genius. It's incredible looking out at these hillsides, because it's almost as if they're painted. It's gorgeous. It's interesting to look out into these woods and just see all of these dead trees scattered amongst all the healthy trees. You can tell this is ripe for change. The sunset on the other side of that ridge must be absolutely incredible tonight. That's where I camped last night, in the trees, and I definitely got chilly last night. Definitely chilly the last several days. You can tell winter is coming. But last 15 miles out. Wow. Love you guys. Bye.
Baby, I'm weak. Whenever you're free, whenever you cry, let me hear you. Baby, I'm weak. Baby, you're fine. Let me hear you go. Baby, where we go? Let me hear you go. Baby, you're sweet. You can go far. Let me where we go. Whenever you need, you can be silent. Let me hear you go. Baby, you're sweet. You can go far. Let me hear you go. Baby, let it go. Let me hear you go.
That's Hearts Pass. That's where my journey's gonna end, right down there. About 2,655 miles to the Canadian border from the Mexican border. And then I had to backtrack about 30 miles back here to Hearts Pass. And then hopefully I can catch a hitch to Mazama. It's a small town just up the road. And I will get my ride from there. I did it. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love you guys.